Hello there and welcome back to some more Metroid Fusion. Yes, so Metroid is a game series that I've played a lot of, but only the 3D ones, really. I've played all the 2D ones, but only ever once. So Metroid Fusion is another one. I'm filthy Euro trash, so I'm going to play the European version of Fusion. I'm going to play it in English. And we're going to play Metroid 4. Metroid Fusion, and I'm going to play on hard mode because I like suffering. So I'm going to want to rewind a second because I want to watch the actual opening cutscene. I just wanted the menu to go away. BSL Battlestar Galactica. I also need to turn my fan off, but I'll do that in a second. Also, yeah, I'm in the corner. I'm fine. There we go. Right, this is our attack vector. We'll reach it in a few minutes. Oh dear, I crashed. That ain't good. Right, so I'm going to play... I'll play like this because I guess it's just going to play out of a thing. It doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to play on A. I don't know if there's actually difficulty modes or not, but I guess I'm just going to start. Looks like there isn't. That's fine. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh! The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realise I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach. to the biologic space labs. Your BSL research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my parasuit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CEO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CEO. Commanding officer. Look at that map, baby. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now go to the quarantine bay. Right, let me go turn off my fan. Okay, be right back in 1 second. Okay, here I am. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, check the old mic settings, everything. Mic seems okay. Camera seems okay. Hello. Right, so I'm in the corner, so I'm not in the way. I cover up the text where it says rewind, don't I? But it doesn't matter. Press and hold to rewind is all that is. Right. So this is the first time I've ever actually played. I would like to, if possible, change the controls. Can I reset the controls? It looks like I can't, that's fine. But I can do up or down to shoot. I guess I'll get used to it. I wanted to do down to jump and right to shoot. But that's fine. Okay. No, thank you. Right, let's go. I can use the control stick or the D-pad to move. I'll use the D-pad because it's a GBA game, so the D-pad makes more sense. But yes, it's the first time I've ever actually played it legitimately. I've obviously emulated it before, and this is still an emulation. This is at least an official emulation, so it's a little bit less bad, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not particularly good at 2D Metroid, as I'm sure you will soon find out. I might actually go to the control stick. I don't think it matters, because there's only 2 directions of movement, and the D-pad on the Pro Controller is a bit spiky. Like, cuts into my thumb. Main deck. Can I shoot down? First question. I can shoot kind of down. I think I might need a power bomb or something to get through there. Or just like a regular bomb. Can I do a charge shot? Not yet. Alright, so I can go through here. The navigation room will have a map for me, probably. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. So that's if I want to go speak to the robot, and it can tell me what to do. I've seen people play through Dread as well, so I know that. This is Metroid 4, so it's straight after Super Metroid, which is Metroid 3. That's why they reference SR-388 and they talk about the baby Metroid, because it's just a continuation of that game. But yeah, the only Metroid I think I've got on my channel is the Metroid Prime 2 that I played with the keyboard and mouse, and then Metroid 1 from ages ago. Exploded fish. Yeah, so because of this infection that I've got, I can actually increase my ability to get health and things. It actually helps me to live. So if I... Is the map button start? Yeah, it is. Pretty sure this is just where I'm supposed to be. There might be something else going on. Or maybe I'll just leave. I went to the quarantine bear, killed the guy. I've discovered what's going on, or that there's X-parasites on the ship and monsters. So if I go back and tell the ship, yo, shit's broke. What do? Bing bong, bing bong. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X-parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X-parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X-parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X-parasites whenever you possibly can. The station is home to many species. Breeding is hard, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get going. I've released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Hello? Oh, there we go. Thank you. That doesn't happen very often. It just lost connection for a second. Right, so I can grab corners. That's interesting. Oh, I can go through here. Back off me. Yeah, so basically if you don't kill things quickly enough, they turn back into enemies. But you can use them to heal. That's how they kind of did healing in this game. So that's going to be green lock doors or super missiles, I don't know which. Like I said, I only played the game once, so I don't remember a whole lot about it. I played Zero Mission more than once, I think. Save, please. Always save when you have a chance, because I'm going to play this legitimately and not just rewind when I die, so... The only time I'll do that is if I need to save in between sessions or something. I can go through here. Okay, remember that this is here. So your zombies, just casual zombies. Can't do anything about it yet. Obviously it's a GBA, so some of the downsides of this is that the sound isn't that great because it's not very powerful. The old GBA sound chip. But hey ho. Ah, so I have to report in when I'm here. People. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help you against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Thanks, brother. Jesus. Now, I've got the memory of like a housefly, so sometimes, well, actually I have a fairly decent memory when I try to remember things, but sometimes I'll just skip something by and then forget all about it and be like, what was that again? So for example, just then I came down to see if that was a regular old orb or something I could actually do something with. That's why I was kind of doing it with them. But yeah, I wanted to play on hard mode, but it doesn't look like there is an option for difficulty. I remember there being one in Super Metroid, although I might just be misremembering. Maybe you unlock it when you beat the game, but that's not going to happen. As in, like, I'm not going to play through it again. Up the lift we go. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. And then Adam was in Other M and completely fucked everything up. But we just pretend Other M didn't happen. Energy tank recharge complete. because it was not a good game. I think they could have done something good with Metroid, and Metroid can have a story that involves the Federation and all the shit that Samus doesn't want to do, but there's bureaucracy and things involved in politics and all that. That could be interesting. But at the end was not it. That is not the way to do the interesting thing. I remember this room. Okay. People. The data room is just ahead. Missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. Press the shoot while you're holding R. That's basically it. To open up red missile doors. Ah, crap. Hello? Electrical interference has been knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Yes. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. I don't know what the difference between the European and normal is. Maybe it's less frame rate because it's 50 Hz, but I don't think that was a problem by the time we got to the GBA. I think it was okay. I think the idea of PAL and NTSC had stopped by then, as in, like, on a handheld. Let's get through here. Okay, so 3 of them can break that. Break this. Yes, so the green one's giving my missiles back, which is good to know. You can climb just straight out the gate. That makes sense. Why couldn't you do that in other Metroid games? Missile tank acquired. Let's get more missile capacity. So, does the dot mean I've gotten the upgrade, or does that mean I didn't get the upgrade? I forget. In Super Metroid, there's a way to tell what rooms had upgrades in, and what rooms had things left to discover. Ah, the circle, I think that's what it is. So the wide circle means you didn't get something, and the thin circle, like the full-in square, means that you did get something. So that's good. Okay, or you got everything that was there to get. It's like a little way for the game to tell you, oh, there's a secret here, don't worry about it. Oh no! Thank you. So we can go through here now. Save again. Saving often is just a good idea. It doesn't heal you in this game, but it's still useful to do. In Metroid Prime it does heal you, so it's even better. Can I just run through now? No, I need something else to actually fix the wires or whatever I need to do to them. Okay, I forgot about that. That red one heals you for more, I believe. Yeah, the parasites just come to repopulate the enemies. Right, here we go. Let's climb over here and do the things. That's an E-tank. For me? Energy tank acquired. Energy capacity increased, so now I've got 1 pip of extra 99 health. And you'll need them, so might as well get them. Okay, it's boss monster. Okay, so when he knocks the wall, he drops you off. That's what you're supposed to do. Got your number, mate. I know what you're about. Let's use missiles, I think. I love how you can still die at this point. Give that to me. Morph ball ability recovered. Press down twice to morph. I will get better at the combat as I do it, but yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at 2D Metroid at all. Something about being in 3D space makes it easier for me to dodge things, but being in 2D space is hard. Right, so now I can do the big ball. Will this just get me back to where I was going to end up anyway? Perhaps. Ah, so I can't morph ball bomb yet, but I can shoot on the wall like that. Yeah, it is going to get me back there. That's fine. Okay, so now I can morph ball through all these different holes and things. So as always, probably the first thing you should do whenever you get a new move is explore what that new move can let you do that you couldn't do before. And so I'm going to go look around for any sort of morph ball holes. Ah, okay, it's to the right. Okay. I'm going to see any morph ball holes that will let me go to new and interesting places, essentially. Some citizens have feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Yes. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. So I thought I was doing something secret, but I guess I'm supposed to be here, so that means I want to go over here instead. If this is where the game wants me to go, I want to go the way the game doesn't want me to go, because that's going to be where secrets are. And I always forget. I mean, I never intend to get 100% in a Metroid game, because it's essentially just impossible. Unless you're going to look up where stuff is, and you're going to shoot random walls and look for things, then you're not really going to know that there's hidden stuff around. Because some hidden stuff doesn't show up on the map, just to be annoying. Okay, so we get access to a recharge room that gets your full weapons and energy all the way restored. Anything else? There could be a secret room there, but I'm not sure. Going up there doesn't seem like it's going to be very fruitful for this second, so I'm going to go back down instead. We don't save absolutely every time we can, but we just need to be able to make ourselves a path back in case we need it. In the early game, there's not a huge amount that's going to be able to kill you, so... Thank you for the missile tank. You fools. Okay, then keep going over here because there's another passageway over here. I wish to explore. It's just now progress again. Oh, for God's sake. Joey, please. Look at the map and see what you're doing before you do it. But yeah, clearly they want me to use lots of missiles, so... Missiles are not the issue. Okay, that's Ridley. And because of the fusion suit I've got, I can't handle cold. That's one of the downsides of this. You can't handle heat or cold. Oh, good. the power's down so I can't come back up. Because they knew that would be what I tried to do, and it was. We can go to Sector 1. This is like the fast travel hub. Let's go. Okay. Hello. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already producing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get moving. So Sector 1 is a recreation of SR-388. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. I forget if this song came from Fusion or if it was in the Metroids before. Perhaps we don't just stand on the enemies, shall we? Just a little technique for you. I'll give you that one for free. Yeah, so I forget if they're strictly just sector doors, like they're locked, or whether they are useful later. Give me that health. Cool. Yeah, that stabilizer is screwed. Atmospheric stabilizer online. 4 units still non-functioning. This makes it a bit nicer of a place to be. Yes, the thing is sometimes what can happen is enemies that die can become stronger enemies. And if you don't kill them, then what can happen is it just gets worse. Yes, I'm getting like thwomped to death. I don't want to do that. So like they really badly hurt me. But I can get a free tank. Thank you. So now I've got essentially 299 health. So I think 0 does count on the bar that you're on. Apart from the final one, so it's basically 100 multiplied by the amount of energy tanks you've got, plus 1 minus 1, so plus 99. So, what I mean is, say you've got 3 energy tanks, it's 100 times by 3, add 1 lot of 100, so 400, minus 1 is 399. That's how much health you have, I think, is how it works. So this is a place in need of stabilization, but how do I get to do it? Aha! It's hold. Back off, Frogger. There we. Oh. Okay, yeah, so that's another Metroid thing they do a lot. They're like, oh, oops, accidentally secret floor, hee hee. Atmospheric stabilizer online, 3 units malfunctioning. And the different symbols tell you what they are. So, just as an example, because some people might not have played Metroid before, these little circles mean they fall under your feet. Ones with cracks in that may reappear mean you can shoot them. There's lots of different ways to go. Dive from behind. Their fronts are obviously shielded, so you want to shoot them from behind. Makes sense to me. Don't need to kill them, but I just want to. Is that a space pirate? Yes, they can sort of merge into space pirates too. Can I grab? I can grab. Mr. Tank achieved. Thank you. So it looks like what you have to do, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like what you have to do is, yeah, you have to jump while holding up, and then you grab on. I'll remember that, because if I forget, I'm going to be in bad times. Yes, this is recreating this part of SR388. Just like, ow. How to kill. Can I do... Yeah, no I can't. I was going to do, can I do like the Contra thing where you stand still and shoot? Contra 3? You can't. Alright. There we go. Atmospheric stabilizer online, 2 units still malfunctioning. Give me that shit back. Hey. Just got to explore all the rooms because you never know what you might find. How do I... Ah, I guess to get off this I'm going to have to go left. There's no other choice. Yeah, it does help if you don't just run straight into all your enemies. But again, 2D problems. Sometimes I forget just how fast you are. Okay. Here's another one. I've explored quite a bit of the room already. Okay, maybe I can't come at it from this direction. Or maybe this is a grabbable. Yeah, it's a grabbable. Okay. Atmospheric stabilizer online. 1 unit still malfunctioning. Is this a healing room? I love a healing room. So yeah, Metroid has, sometimes you just get healing rooms where you can just go and heal. Now is this the bottom of a shaft I can go up? Nah, that looks like a case. So the other one's where I want to be. That's the dead end. I would like a slightly bigger minimap, meaning I could see more things. Ow. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You can't always get what you want in this world, so you just put up with it. Right. Can I missile space pirates to death? That's the next question. You can, and it only takes 1. So they're not actually as strong as real space pirates. I guess they are only an imitation after all. Makes sense to me. There we go. Cool. Now then. It's going to be a one-way door, if I ever saw one. Looks like I'm going to be going up there at some point. Die. You don't interest me. Elgato, please. Thank you. I might just have to recheck the connections and stuff to make sure it's not being disconnected somewhere. It's irregular for it to disconnect. And it's disconnected twice in 35 minutes, so it's highly irregular. I'd like to go through here, please. Guess I can't. I can, but only if I do it like this. Okay, cool. Pull through that. That's going to seal up behind me as you do. Get to the save room. Wonderful. Save data, yes. Okay, moving on. Fucking goddammit. That one heals at least 30. Maybe more. Hello. Uh-oh. Stop chasing me. Back right off. Charge beam ability recovered. Press and hold B to charge. Thank you. So my generic beam is better, and I get a charge beam. Much more aggressive attack. Some doors may only be able to be opened with a charge beam. I find that confusing. What's this here for? Probably nothing. Don't worry about it. So is this gonna show me that charge beam, yeah, can hurt things too? All stabilizers online. Atmospheric levels are equalized. Cool. So. Let's keep going. Sure, I can get down there, but I don't need to yet. So have I explored every room? At least that I can get to this second, yes. This is what I'm talking about sometimes you get things that aren't visible. There's a secret because it's a environmental secret rather than a item. It's a secret I can't do anything with yet, but still a secret. It will be worth exploring later. I don't know if my regular beam has just become more powerful as well, but it's probably a side effect. And what's gone on is that I have a more powerful beam. You guys can screw off. Yeah, these guys are already dying in one shot. They're super dying in one shot now. Then I'll go to the navigation room and say, what do I do now? Okay. I'll do this, then I'll save and end for the day. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Yes, I will, but first, let me save. Bing bong. Okay, right then. I'll see you guys next time when we go through here, and hopefully the Elgato problems are sorted. I'll have a look and see if the connections are all solid. See you guys then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.